Welcome to episode 7. All I'm going to say is you're in for one of the best episodes of FC25 career mode you're going to see. Absolutely fantastic. Please do enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share with a friend. This is absolutely fantastic. So here we have it. This is the Youth Cup final against, yet again, Burton Albion. It seems like we're just dominating this league at the moment. Between us two as young teams, it is what it is in terms of that. There's nothing we can do about that. They have got a very good youth team, and a lot of their team that they play with is quite young as well. Probably gone from the what I like to call the Alex Lewis method, which is just sack everyone and then move on with young players. I just had a little look as well, ironically, while this is my like chill out time talk, innit, with you guys while I'm playing this. With our objectives, obviously, which I've turned off, but they're still there. That's offside. It's not offside. Wow, okay, brilliant pass. They're asking me to up the age because my average age of my team is 18.7 years old, which is very, very low. I wasn't expecting it to be that low. I was hoping to be around about like 19, 20, but it means that we've got a team now that can be sat in. We can never change our team, and we would be in around about the same mark, if that makes sense. We could have a same team for another 2-3 years, and we still be under the 21 mark and stuff like that. So yeah, obviously there'll be progression. There will be people that we'll be signing that might be better, maybe worse. You never know. So yeah, I just thought that was quite funny. They also said that we needed to make £100 million profit, which is very good going, considering most of our players are no more than. Well, I'll be interested to see what our most valuable player is. I imagine our most valuable player is probably our goalkeeper, which is around about 7 million, I would say. He's probably not even 7 million, actually. I think he's probably around 5 million. So I don't know how they're expecting us to make 100 million. I do not know. This is why I turned it off and put unsackable mode on, because when you're doing these things to have fun, you're not able to do it in this game at the moment. But as we're going on, we're playing with the same youth team, ironically, that was in the last cap. It just shows that the signings we're trying to sign are very young and they're just not good enough for the moment. So we've got Phillips, we've got Pierce, we've got our goalkeeper. Oh, our goalkeeper's changed, ironically, yeah, sorry. We've got Correa as our centre midfielder. And our defensive one, I forgot his name now. What if I... Oh, Guario. I don't know his name. G, I'm going to call him. General G. That's about it, really. Oh, what a sec. Goal. Great finish. That's our striker. You can tell he's a striker by the way he finishes. But yeah, we're walking. I still haven't put the level up. I won't. I don't think. I think that's just gonna be a little thing. That's brilliant defending for. Oh, great save. Great save. These corners are pretty fun. I always like to chuck one right by here. Oh, they got a shot. He's offside. Don't worry about him. Close him down nicely. He's trying to step up to catch the interception, but I missed the interception, then missed the tackle. Oh god, it was all over the shop. Nice play all down the side here. This is a goal. Oh, it's not a goal. It's still not a goal. Wow. But yeah, all in all, I think it's we've got a good set of youngsters here, and our team's actually looking really better, much more well, just a lot better really in general. I will be intrigued to see if we can get any of the regens. We're in such a low division. Oh god. That's why I want to try and get promoted, because if we get promoted, we've got a chance of signing some really good regens next season, hopefully. I imagine there's going to be 1 or 2 regens. Normally in the second season we get the better of the regenerations program. So we'll see regarding that. But at the moment, yeah, some interesting things. I think we're struggling in the league a little bit. I don't think we can finish top, which is a shame. We are miles off. But we'll have a little look at that when we get to the end of the month. We have lost 1 or 2 games, I think. But yeah, this is quite simple. We're just chilling out. Nice, 7-0 win, I think, so far. There you go. Nice and easy does it. That is our youth team, all 10s across the board, and our keeper got an 8, which is pretty good for our keeper because he's normally pretty quiet and he doesn't normally get much match rating. So that is it for the Youth Cup. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, share with a friend. Thanks so much. Peace. So here we have it. We're at the beginning of the March. That means another month has been completed. And, well, we haven't started this month very good, should we just say. I can show you this result. It is Bolton. We lost 3-2. Ironically, we lost in the cup against them as well. We are struggling against the bigger sides, which is frustrating because a lot of our good players are getting good now and they're going to look to move on. So this is where I was hoping to get promotion from automatically, really. But it doesn't look like we're going to do that with three losses, one of them being the cup, so we're out of the cup now. And only 2 wins. It's not looking great, but you never know. We have got until, obviously, end of May, to see how we can do. The league position-wise, I think we are top 4. Yeah, we're 4th. So, 4th is not horrific. But when you look at the points difference between 4th and 2nd, there is only 3 points in it. But if we keep losing these games, then we are opening that gap further and further and further. We've won 18, drawn 7, lost 8, which is quite it's quite a lot, really, isn't it? We're 6 points off Bolton, who are top. It's very frustrating playing Bolton at the moment. We just can't seem to hold the lead against them. But there we go. We move on. That's part of the art of football. We move on in terms of that. We have got our scout report in. So let's have a little look at that scout report right now. We've got some decent numbers, I think. There you go, yeah, 7, 7, and a 6. Again, the keeper one, I'm not expecting miracles, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's 1 or 2 decent ones, actually, to be fair. Makes a change. He's half decent. Reject. Half decent as well. So we got 2 half decent ones, different spectrums of the range. Depends what you're looking for, really. For me, I want to keep it that's kind of nearly there. 16, so that's 60 rated, 75 to 94. I'm going to release. I'm going to take the risk. I'm hoping that this is a better keeper than what we've got. The best way to find out is by looking now, and he is. That's good. I'd rather this keeper is a bit of a better keeper, and I'm quite happy with that signing. To be honest, I'm quite happy with that. Next, now we are moving on. Wow. This is horrific. I'm not even going to bother looking at any of them. They're just not worth it. That's a complete waste of time. I don't know what I'm doing paying these scouts all this money, but they are not actually reviewing anything. It's horrific. Let's go to France and hope for a bit of better luck in France, which we have. It doesn't look like we're getting. This is an awful month. Absolutely awful month. Yeah. I think it's time to I'm so annoyed with this. I think it's time just to call it there in terms of this scout report. We've got 1 decent keeper and that's about it. Yeah, very short one this month it looks like, and we move on. And we're going to forget about this because that was absolutely horrific in all aspects of that. We have got a new youth tournament as well. So I'll keep on playing on that next month, potentially, unless we find a better keeper. But that was probably one of the worst scout reports we have had in the last 2 seasons. 1 player, and that was a keeper, and that wasn't a great signing either. So we move on, and we try and look bigger and better. So, yep, let's skip to the next month and find out what's going on. So here we have it, the end of April. This is now crunch time for us, and let's have a little look at the results first. We have got a scout report coming in as well. As you can see in the league position, we are top somehow. I don't know what's going on, but we have managed to go top. It looks like Bolton have drawn a lot of games, as well as Derby have as well, which is mad because I think we lost a few games. Let's have a little look at that on the old calendar. So we won recently against Wigan, which is good. But we lost against Bolton. We lost against someone else. I don't know who they are. we only won 2 out of the last 5 games, including drawing 1 game as well. 2 games as well. One of them was against Derby. So, potentially, I think drawing and just getting points is going to save us by here. Hopefully, now, we have got now, by the end of April, we can have a big update going into May where we may rearrange 1 or 2 games. You never know that we can get automatic promotion. This is a huge, huge must for us. But if not, I can't cope with the playoff that we did last time and losing it right at the end. So, we move on and we have a little look at that in a bit. I do want to have a little look at player stats. Who's scoring the goals for us? I'm really intrigued. Because at the moment, I'm not too sure who is actually scoring the goals for us. Freddie John scored 11. Miranda has come on and scored 10 goals for us, which is amazing. Wow, that is a lot of goals. But it seems like they're spreading across the team quite a lot. Floors again, who's our international player who keeps disappearing. Shock. As 11 assists as well. And clean sheets, we must be up there with 12 clean sheets as well, which is pretty good for this division, especially with the keeper glitches at the moment where they're not diving correctly. So, we're going to move on now to the youth scout reports. And we're going to start with France. We're going to go there. Let's see how bad these are in terms of progression-wise. Decent. We've got 1 decent one. That's something. It's better than nothing. We're taking it. We've got a couple that are showing like good potential now. But then, sorry, good overalls now, but not really showing much potential. I am going to sign this striker because I believe we have 2 strikers as it is. And one of them's not great, I believe. Or they're both very similar. There you go. So both very similar. So I'm going to release this player. Got to be done. Got to be done. Strongest of the fittest, as they say. But for this 14-year-old, who's potentially going to be better than them, but potentially better than him anyway. The old one was 50-something odd rated. Who is this going to be rated at 50? There you go. So it's not that much of a difference. I think the other one was 53. So for 2 years younger, I'll take that risk in getting that younger player in through the academy first. Let's have a little look at Germany. Yeah, nothing here at all. Not one little bit here, which is a shame. I think I may have to change these around pretty soon because I keep saying Germany. It's Belgium. Why do I keep saying Germany? You know why? It's because I first searched keeper as Germany. That's the reason why. So the first keepers I have were from Germany. And that is the reason why. And I'm an idiot and I can't tell the difference between the flags. Anyway, we're swiftly moving on. There is 1 decent player here. 16-year-old centre-back. Which is called Martinelli. Ironically, I wish it was the Martinelli. That would be quite nice to have in our club. And yeah, so look, we could potentially remove this geezer, release him to sign this player, Martinelli. I do want to have a little look at our squad. So we've signed Martinelli, a centre back. I do want to have a little look at our squad to see how they are. That Martinelli coming straight in at a 55, so there's no difference, nothing lost, but it has better potential. And I'm going to put this as a ball. Oh, he's a stopper, so I'm going to put him as a ball playing defender, and hopefully he can progress from there. This right back as well, I don't know why I haven't done it. I like mine as wing backs. Fullbacks, wingbacks, or was it fullbacks? I don't know. I'm going to put it as a wing back. Yeah, we shall see how it goes from here. Oh, and the striker and the keeper. So the striker I want as a complete forward. Advanced forward, sorry. It used to be called complete forward back in the day, I think. And then sweeper keeper, because that's what we play. So, all in all, not too bad. It's a lot better than the last month. Now it is all about getting the end of the season and hopefully finishing still in first, which I doubt it highly, and seeing how it goes from there. So, hold up. We could be in for a title deciding season. So, we have played all our games in April. We are coming to the end of it, and there's a reason why I've stopped just before. I haven't played the last youth tournament yet, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to play that. But I also wanted to show you the progress of this season so far, and this month in particular. 3 wins, 3 draws. Look, the draws are draws, you know what I mean? They're points. We're not losing points. We've gained 3 points extra than we could have lost. We need to start winning, and we've got 2 big games coming up ahead, and that's the reason why I haven't skipped the third, is because we got 2 big games ahead to see if we can get or keep this automatic place. But here, we could potentially get first. There's nothing out the possibilities. We need to win the last 2 games, and that's all we can do. So we've got Oxford. I think we got, who else have we got? We got Oxford, and we've got Stevenage, I think. Which are 2 big games. Who have Derby got is the question. So Derby have got... Oh, number 1, they played a game extra than us. I just realised that. And I was like, what is that? I can't see them. So if we win our 2 games, we win. We win the league, and that is it. It's final. You can't deny it. It's right in front of you. Black and white. They have played 1 more game than us. We're 1 point behind. We catch up. We're 2 points ahead. Then it goes down to the last game. They've got Port Vale. They should absolutely batter Port Vale. Okay? There should be no reasons why they're losing against Port Vale. Personally, they haven't had a great season. Yeah, I can't even see them on the list. Where are they? Are they right at the bottom? Port Vale are in the relegation battle. But they have got something to fight for. If they win that game, they could be saved from the drop zone. You never know. Lincoln and stuff like that. So you never know what's going on. They could potentially do something. But the end of the season is going to be very interesting. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and get my youth team together. We've only got 4 days left. So we're going to pick out a youth squad quickly by here. And that's simple. Highest potential only. That's all I play with. Highest potential. See what's going on. See how we can move forward. So we've got our keeper, which we have to pick. And then we've... Again, it's the same players as last time. So Pierce. So we're going to be playing... And I'm going to drop Guaguala, whatever his name is. Simply because I want to play Rico. Ricky? Rikai? We're going to play Dennis. Alright, we're going to go with Dennis. And that's the only reason we're going to change it up. So that's what I'm going to do. Put Dennis in the squad. Simply because it gives us a bit of a different outlook on the play as well. But all in all, we should have a very good set of games. So I will again show you the final. This now is the quarterfinal going into the last month, which is absolutely huge for our club. Fingers crossed we can get automatic promotion, but also fingers crossed we can try and win this league. So here we have it in the final against Stevenage. Someone different for a change, which makes it, well, a change. The team's been doing okay. They got a good vibe going on. It's been high scoring, obviously, because of the level I'm playing it on. But also, I think these players are not too bad, if I'm honest with you. Our centre-back's huge compared to some of the other players. But there you go, see what I mean? It was just so easy to go through. Question for all of you. Let me know in the comments what you think before going ahead. 2 games to go. We got 1 game in hand. We're 1 point behind. First, do you reckon we can win the league in our second time trying with an average team age 18.2 or 18.7? I think the old saying you can't win anything with kids might be proven wrong again. Oh, that's a stinker from their defense. That is a stinker. I think we can win quite a lot this season, and I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see if we can actually do it. My biggest worry is if we win both of them, we win. It's in our hands to lose it, and for us, you know what I mean. That's the biggest issue for me. Is that it's in our hands, and I think, you know what I mean. If we can lose it, we will. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But personally, I think, look, Either way, we're guaranteed promotion, I think. I need to double check that. But if we win our next game, I think we're guaranteed promotion. Which is what I said at the beginning. I didn't think we would win it, personally. And when I seen the other teams in it, I thought, well, maybe we won't win it. Last season, we didn't win it because we had a juggernaut in terms of Birmingham in there. And they were just a beast. Beast of a side, beast of players, absolutely dominating us every week. So, it was interesting. But now we are back in second. We're in control, and I hope we can win it. That'd be so good if we can win it with all these youth players. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, while I've been talking about there, I think we scored 4. Oh, we're on 6. Oh, God. It's kind of been an autopilot, to be fair. The level's quite easy to do. And this team isn't great. I don't know how they got to the final, to be honest with you. Unless our squad is just so good. But I doubt that very much. I still don't get the point of that power shot. I'll be real with you. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It takes too much time to do it. See, like, no, but here, power shot. Oh, sorry. It worked. But in terms of, like, power shot, it takes so long for you to line up, power it in. I don't know. You know what? That was a great finish, you know. I don't know if it's worth it. But then again, if you're playing against players this bad, kind of is worth it. So yeah. All in all, how do I feel about this team? I think the defender's very good. Very tall, good with his feet. Rico, there he is. Plays out nice from the back. Seems I say that every time I say that. And he can actually score pretty decent goals, as you can see over there. So, yeah, all in all, I think we've got a good team. We've got a good narrative going on. I understand what we want. And yeah, this was the probably easiest final I've ever played. This team's not very good, or our team's very good. Look at that. They must be playing with all attacking options, because none of them are very good at tackling. None of them stay back. Once they've got a ball, they all go ahead. At least with us, because I always make sure we have one centre midfielder and one defender. Simply because we hold some sort of structure like we are now. Do you know what I mean? We have my defender is naturally going to go backwards because he's there. The centre midfielder will naturally stay and do a bit of both, especially if it's a box-to-box option, which I do have. And they've got the legs to do so. Yeah, it's a bit strange that they don't have no one staying out back. They've just gone all attacking, and they're not very good at attacking, which is a bit of an issue. Line up for the long shot. See what I mean? Put the power into it, and they just block it. That would have been one of the best passes of the game. We've got 11 seconds left now. We're just going to go for the quick... Oh, they fell for it. Oh, that would have been one of the best goals going. I would have... The quick pass, whip in, shoot in, boof. I thought we had a bit less time than what we had, to be honest with you. I would have probably took my time a little bit more. We've got 3 seconds left now. And there we go. 9-0. That was probably the easiest Youth Cup final I've ever played in my entire life. 10s across the board, apart from the keeper, which is 7.1, which is normal for us. But yeah, all in all, great performance. Now we are going to move on towards the last 2 games of the season and see how we get on with them. Fingers crossed, we can bring home 3 points in each of them, so then we can win the league. So it's that time again. We are at the 3rd of the month. That means we have got a youth scout report coming in to us to see what's going on. And I want to show you some good news as well. We are technically top of the league, and we're level on games, and we're level on points. Sorry, we are top of the league, and we have got 1 game in hand. We can still lose, because Bolton can still catch us. But that also means that Bolton can knock out Derby because they played more games. So we're in a very, very good spot at the moment to win the league. We have got Stevenage, who, look, they were very good at the beginning of the season. I don't know what happened to them. They are 22nd in a relegation battle. To be honest with you, they are they're relegated. So we should beat them. We should, and we should be winning this league. All right, so keep that in mind. It's going to be very interesting end to the season. Let's see if we can bring in some more scouts potential in terms of young players. And it doesn't look like there's any there whatsoever. So there's no keepers this time, which is fine. Towards the end of the season, that's expected, I guess. I don't want to go there. But hey, we move on. Next, we move on to Italiano. And I keep saying this, Germany. It's not in Germany, it's Belgium. But hey, we move on, as I said. Again, potential is not great. Again, we got someone like this who's 17. Sorry, who's 16. Who could be potentially up to 60 rated. Which might mean that he is good enough for our squad. It's one of those ones, do I take the risk or not? Same as players like him, do I take the risk or not? Do I not? That's the risk you want to take. We should. What I can do is just leave him there. And maybe in the next scout report, they'll give me a bit more of an update, maybe. I don't know. Oh, wow. He looks like he could be a very good player. Decent. Very decent. 14 as well. Wow. Definitely be getting him into the squad in some way, facet, or form. Another one, but they're a very good player. Remove. So now we need to try and find a room in our squads. We've got one centre-back and one right-winger. I haven't looked if there's any right-wingers here that have progressed, really. You know what I mean? I might get rid of him. Problem is, at that age, you can't even promote into the squad, so I'm going to sign him. This guy's 13. Wow. Okay. Young. Centre-back as well. I just want to check that right-winger, see if he's any good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he good, my guy. He good. He good. Yeah, I'll take that. Put that into an inside forward job. Very good. Yeah, not too bad. I'm excited for this end of the season now. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you all. I am excited. Okay. Not great. Personally. I'm going to release. And I'm going to sign. And that is it. We're going to leave them two there to see if they can be scouted a bit more. To see what we can do. But we'll just leave them there for the minute in terms of that. Next now, so I'll show you by here. Next now, we've got one game left, which is Stevenage. Hopefully, we can get the result that we all want, which is winning the league. There we have it. I have just quick simmed our last game. You win 2-0. You know what that means. We are champions of our league yet again. Well, I say yet again. Not yet again. We're just champions of the league. And you know what, right? Our board rating is still in the minus, and you know what that proves? Thank you for not giving us the board ratings and giving us unsackable mode, because somebody else would have took my project and won. But yeah, fans pour out in the crowd, celebrating late into the night. I said we'll clinch the EFL Championship promotion. Yes, we are going to the Championship. Lack of a bit of spark. Jaden, shut up, mate. You are irrelevant. Absolutely fantastic news. Just so we can see it, I just want to see us on 87 points, which is a good score. Not bad, you know, not bad. At the top of our league. Next season's going to be very, very difficult. Championship football's hard. We got very good squad, but are they good enough yet? I'm not too sure, if I'm honest with you. When you look at Derby, who won this league by 100 and something odd points last season, we could be in trouble. But hey, enjoy the moment now. Fantastic news. Let's have a little look at the squads and see how we did. So if we go to stats, let's go to appearances. Again, our keeper's the most appearanced player, along with our centre backs. But here, oh god, what have we done? Centre to midfield. So obviously you're expecting the better players to obviously be playing, and they are, which is good. How many goals were scored? So John scored 16 goals. Miranda scored 15. Wow, that's really good. I was actually quite surprised by that. So there's a lot of substitutions going on with these two, I think. 11 goals. I expected more, personally, but he did have 13 assists, so that's great. Lewis came on and scored 11 goals and 31 appearances. Again, a lot of switching around. Yasin scored 10, along with Leonard. Wow. Okay, Leonard came on and scored 10 goals during the games, which is absolutely fantastic. I did not expect that at all. That's quite a lot. That's double figures. Some good 1 or 2 goals here and there. Yeah, some good progression all the way through. I wonder if I can see... No, I can't see a list of loaned players. I can't see how they've done or anything like that. I don't think it will show me if they've gone up anything or not. No, I don't think it does. It used to show you like +5, +6. I don't think it does that anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But we move forward. We move forward and on to the next season, where hopefully we can do some bits in the championship. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share with a friend. Thank you for watching the end of the season finale as we go up to the championship, and finally, with an average team of, what was it, 18 point something. I can actually find out for you in just a second, because of my objectives I've done absolutely none of them. It was asking me to gain, so I got an average age of 18.9. Average age squad of 18.9, which is absolutely fantastic to get promoted to the championship on this. So, guys, please do drop a like, do drop a follow. There will be more, and we've got some special challenges coming up as well. And here we have it. We have the open bus parade for being champions of the league. You know what? This was in it last season. I actually quite like this feature. Yet again, we're off to the championship. Champions of League 1, 2. I can't remember what league I was in now. League 1. And, yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Moving up the leagues quite quickly. Look, it took us 2 years, but with an average squad of we got, with the potential that they've got as well, we could be in for something very good and very nice by the time, if and when, we get to the Premiership. Next season is going to be really difficult and hard to do. But there you go. The open top bus parade. And that ends the season on a high. Again, thank you so much for watching this episode and all the others. On to Season 3.